So the grand finale. With Avengers Endgame, the epic storyline revolving around Thanos comes to an end. Today we'll take a closer look at the main musical theme of the movie. The piece is in two keys. It begins in the key of G minor. So there are two flats, B flat and E flat, shown as the general key signature. The piece changes to the key of E minor at bar 33, at which point there is only a single F sharp noted in the key signature. Pay close attention to this key change. What's unusual is the piece begins in both hands with the bass clef. The right hand plays so deep that it's actually easier to read the notes in the bass clef. It only changes to the treble clef in the middle of the 8th bar. The pivotal point of the piece is the characteristic accompaniment in the left hand. The left hand begins with the 4-bar figure in the first line alone. This figure is then repeated until bar 24. Let's look a little closer. The lower note, G, remains the same. The upper note, D, is raised in the second bar 1 semitone higher to E flat, and then onto an E, then even higher onto an F. The notes now move down again to the note E flat, and the figure is then completed with 2 octaves, the first on E flat, the second on F. These ascending tones are something of a cliché which you'll know from the James Bond soundtracks. It's not so easy for the left hand to play those double notes in 16th note sequences. Play this passage very slowly and carefully until it can be played consistently and confidently. The right hand plays the main theme starting at bar 9. Before that, the figure is played by both hands playing together. The melody is usually played in 2-part harmony. The fingering makes this possible. The style of the piece changes significantly at bar 25. Now you'll find that both hands are playing much longer values, such as half notes. The hectic pace we found at the beginning of the piece is now softened. This development then ends in bar 33 with the key change. Now the left hand is dedicated to a new motif which is played through to the end. Take a look at bars 33 to 36 as an example. The first 8th note of a bar changes while the other notes of the figure remain largely the same. You should also memorize this motif. The right hand now plays octaves in this part. The interaction of both hands is not easy. I recommend that you memorize the movement of one hand and then add the other one. The left hand should be easier to memorize because the parts repeat more often.